Hey Jeremy, this is my Unity check-in number 2, and right now, I think my game's coming along. What I've done so far since the last time is I've kind of just kept it in this box. I haven't really made an actual level or game scene yet, but I added new textures, so I had to go into Piskel and create a new texture pack. As you can see, I made some towers, some bricks, and that's really all I've done for in terms of textures. Um, I've also incorporated a new camera, so while I'm playing, the camera follows my player around, which is pretty helpful. To do that, I use Cinema Machine. I spent like 2 class periods coding a camera follow script, but what happened was it was super hard. It took me so long, and once you're like, oh, just do Cinema Machine, it just took me like 10 minutes. It was so much faster. So I wish I had gotten. I wish I had learned that sooner. Um, Also, what I've been able to do, I've incorporated firing. So when I press A, it fires arrows. Right now, I have the arrows staying there just because I thought it'd be fun to bounce them around. But instead of shooting in straight lines, they have gravity, so they kind of look more like arrows. What I've been trying to do, what I was able to do before my computer didn't save my project, was I've coded an enemy script, so my enemy should have health and all of that, and it should be able to interact. But ever since I, ever since my game crashed, I haven't been able to have health again. So the arrows kind of just knock it around. That's something that I should definitely fix soon. What I've been working on is melee attacks. So when I'm up close, just pressing, I think I chose the button S. So when I'm next to them, more close range attacks. So when I'm playing for my game, is that I'll have a variety of attacks. 'Cause I do expect it to just be like a ton of enemies just like pouring in, and I think all the different kind of attacks could make the game more interesting and more fun for the player. So if I don't know, I'm on the other side of the pagoda and some enemies are coming, I could fire from over here. Hopefully that would work. I don't think I'll give a cooldown to my firing. Also, maybe like if I do give a cooldown, just like a second or like half a second. Maybe that's a little bit too much, but I think it would be fun to just like you showed us in that first video, just to like the more like destruction and bullets and stuff, the more fun the game is, and that's kind of what I'm going for. Just like a ton of enemies and a lot of bullets and stuff. I've kind of gone over what I've accomplished so far. A lot of the success that I've had is just writing down through the code, but I've run into a lot of just like small problems, like this one that I just can't explain, like why the stork won't take any damage. Like what? And I've tried to set it to a trigger. I've tried so much, and whenever I do that, it just leads to another problem. So I think what I'll have to do is I should definitely ask you more questions. Sometimes just you're helping other people, and I just decide to work on something else, and then I kind of just leave it there for later, and it just never works out over time. So that's something that I need to work on. In terms of design, I think that it's I feel like it might be hard to get a really good running game. Like I feel like I'm on track, but in terms of just like adding the extra detail and adding like the extra mechanics and stuff that really make the game super fluid, I'll either have to use more time outside of class to make sure I get those things done, or I'll just have to. I mean, that's really all I can do. I'm just gonna have to use some extra time outside of class. I don't think I need to cut it short or anything. I think it's just a matter of how much time I'm willing to put into this game. What I'm going to work on next, as I said, right now I'm working on melee attacks, so pretty close range attacks. Also, animation. A lot of what I'm doing right now, a lot of the videos they already have animations, so they reference a lot of animations sometimes. So I think it'd be good just to have like a base set of animations down. They don't even have to be that good, just so I can see what it really looks like and what I can do. Perfect. Thank you, Jeremy.